I'm Eva Williford, and this poster will talk about a recent redesign of an epidemiology class. We would like to tell you about how we incorporated authentic assessment to a group data collection project. Managerial epidemiology is a required course in the MBA Healthcare Management curriculum. We have heterogeneous students with respect to their work experience, profession, and progress through the program. The course is offered annually in both online and classroom formats during the same term. The classroom section meets weekly for a 3-hour session, and the online section is delivered asynchronously. Our class size ranges from 5 to 30 students, and no prerequisites are required for this course. Cover traditional epidemiological methods and population health topics. The goals of our course are to have students seek to develop practical skills and knowledge for future healthcare leaders that are directly applicable to workplace tasks. They develop professional skills including writing, oral presentation, and teaching. Our course looks to utilize best practices in adult learning and to incorporate principles from the GAZE guidelines. Adults learn best when they find immediate application on topics of interest to them. They also value collaborative learning where they contribute their life and professional experience. Many of the GAZE guidelines are implemented in the project, including the use of assessment to evaluate student learning, fostering active learning, and using technology to explore concepts and analyze data. Islands is a virtual world designed for students to collect data from a population. It is applicable for studying epidemiology, statistics, and experimental design. It allows students to conduct a variety of studies or experiments on the islanders, including doing survey research, retrospective studies, or intervention studies. Time on the islands is accelerated to facilitate longitudinal data collection within a semester. Now I will turn the rest of the presentation over to my colleague, Jane Openlander.
The first 6 weeks of the course, the students work in groups to conduct a study on a topic of their choosing, using the islands to collect data from individuals. Such a project would not be practical with human subjects due to the need to obtain institutional review board approval and the need to protect personal health information. The project gives students experience conducting a study by following the empirical research process and reinforcing the topics they are learning. Each week's assignment is a formative assessment and similar to what they would see in practice, such as a study proposal or an IRB application. Our feedback helps the groups refine their studies so that they collect data sufficient to answer the research question with a reasonable amount of effort. The summative assessment is a presentation by each group at the Islands Conference. We set it up just like a real conference, with the program grouping similar topics into sessions and opening and closing remarks. The conference can be run in either an in-person or virtual setting. For the week after the conference, the students continue to post questions and answers on a discussion board. We also had Ask an Expert boards, where students can post questions on statistics, epidemiology, and ethics, and the instructors and invited guests would respond. A post-conference survey simulates reality and provides us with feedback on the project experience. All of our assessments were designed to give students practice developing professional skills like writing an oral presentation. The students are assigned to groups and organize themselves as to when and how they will meet, divide up work tasks, etc. The group contribution form they turn in with each assignment helps them to be accountable for their work. For the IRB application, the instructors role-play IRB members and can request additional information from the applicants. Overall, we found this approach to be successful. The weekly assessments were crucial to keep the projects on track and manageable. The students got to experience some of the practical problems that occur in conducting studies with human subjects. The Islanders didn't always behave as expected. For example, a participant would decline to continue in a study. Students reported appreciating the opportunity to present at the conference and to develop their teaming skills. We thank Michael Bolmer and Kimberly Halladine for developing this wonderful teaching tool, and the University of Minnesota for making it available. If you'd like to take a brief tour of the islands, a short video can be found at the QR code. Thank you.